with the intro and verse riff here. You're going to want to make sure you're in a drop D tuning. All right, so we got DAD, GBE. Get plenty of distortion on there, a lot of gain. Okay, and pretty basic, just two different chords we're hitting here. You want to hit an E flat 5, so basically just first fret on the low D and the A. We just hit that, hold it a moment, come down and hit an open A. Okay, just back and forth with that. You're all set. Chorus section. Not really moving around a whole lot, but just more about technique, I suppose. So we'll be staying on that first fret for the E flat power chord. You just want to hit that, the low D and the A on the first fret, and initially give it just a little like quarter bend, not a very much, just kind of like just enough, you know. All right, so we do that little bend, come back, cut for a moment. We hit it again, kind of hesitate, then we give it about a half bend. Okay. All right, so just kind of like varying degrees of bending on that first fret there, power chord. Okay, go through each of those bends, and then we just kind of do some dead string strums, like a quick 1, 2, hesitate, and then one more, like. All right, so slowly you just kind of be. All right, so just kind of about finesse, I suppose. Go through that, you know, a few times, and then eventually we go through our couple bends. And then at the end of that second bend, we'll just come off, release, and then come off to open. To open D there. All right, it's kind of like the ending of the chorus pattern there. Get a big building interlude section here. Initially, it's all going to be kind of muted and mellow, all right? So just kind of palm mute. And we're just going between those couple notes, the A and the E flat. So like an open A, first fret on the D. And it's just a real quick, like A to E flat. All right. All right, and do that about 3 times per measure. All right, and then it kind of comes right back around again after the third one. All right, and you go through that a few times, keeps building, and then we just kind of add a little something to it. And this will eventually become a bigger riff later. We'll do our open A to E flat on the first. All right, and then we do, just before we get to the next little bit, we do a quick pull off. 1, open, back to 1. Okay, it's just a real quick thing that happens. We hit the open A and then come back to the 1 on the D. All right, and you would do that twice, then come back and then just hit a normal one. So slowly, that little section would be like. All right, and in the midst of that, a second guitar comes in and just kind of does some wah, like dead string strumming, and just throws a little pinch harmonic in there too. So like come up to, say like 11th fret here and just kind of go do back and forth strumming, and it's more about like what the wah is doing. Just kind of start low, work it up high, come back low, work it up high, like. All right, and then you go through that, you know, a few times there, and then drop in a little pinch harmonic at the 12, the G. Okay. Okay, then there's a kind of crescendo there where everybody comes back in, and we just kind of do an unmuted, bigger version of the, second riff that happens in the first interlude part. So just unmuted, letting it rip.